Well, the war in Uganda, as it is known today, it's known as the Lord Resistance Army War. That is the LRA. This is war that is led by a man called Joseph Kony, and it has been in the northern part of Uganda, mostly concentrated in Bulu, Kitgum, Pade. These are the districts where the war has been. And what has been happening is this particular rebel group, they have specialized in abduction of young children, and they train these children to become child soldiers. And the same children are sent back to the villages where they were abducted from to terrorize the villages. And they have committed brutal atrocities by killing a lot of people in the villages. And as a result, 1.5 million people have fled their homes and concentrated in what has become known as internally displaced people's camps. The war has been very, very brutal on the people. So this is the war situation that has been taking place. It has been about 20 years. Yeah, the birth of Canaan Farm started as a result of the civil war in northern Uganda. A while back, before I even came to the farm, I was working in another part of Uganda, but I was actually always just following up the events that were taking place in northern Uganda. So at that particular time, I felt the Lord pressing a burden in my heart for the people in the north. And at that same time, we already had a farm just within the region in the north, and as the war was taking place, a lot of people fleeing from the north to neighboring districts. Some of them fled and came to our farm. So many of them, they asked us whether they were settled in our farm, and we said yes, you can come and settle. So many people fled and were settled in our farm at that particular time. So at that particular time, I would also come up and visit these people, and it was apparent that these people needed a lot of assistance. So many of them were traumatized, so many of them were sick, many had lost their parents, many had lost their children. So there was a very big need, and there was a big need. So what we started doing is to bring in medicine, started treating the people, and for the children who are not in school, we started providing them with scholastic materials. For the men and some of the women, we started engaging them in a form of agriculture. We gave them pieces of land where they could set up their agriculture projects, both crop and animal. And through this agriculture, they are able to earn some money by selling their crops, and part of the crops they are able to use as food for themselves. And yeah, basically that's how the ministry started at that time. Family Empowerment is a Christian-founded ministry with a vision to empower displaced families. Actually, the original vision was to empower war-displaced families, orphans, and widows. We empower them so that they are able to get back on their feet and live a healthy, normal human life. And we do this through setting up various projects. Among the projects that we actually set up are educational support projects, like buying scholastic materials for the school-going children so that they are able to have books, pens, and pencils to use in school. And we also send some to school. We actually pay a few school fees for some so that they're able to be in school. Then we also have healthcare. That is to, one, provide training in basic healthcare so that people are able to know how to prevent diseases. And secondly, treat some of the diseases that are normally affecting people here, like malaria and maybe diarrhea and the rest. Then we also have a food security project, and that is engaging the people in agriculture, actually improved agriculture. We do this by having some people that train the people on how to set up just a good field and be able to earn well through the agricultural activity. Then we also do have evangelism, and through evangelism we reach out to the people with the gospel, that is the love of Jesus Christ, because what we believe is we can provide everything else, but the word, and that is the gospel that we believe in, is actually what will heal the people. So basically, if I can summarize our vision, what we actually are is we are looking at healing the wounds of God, healing the wounds of God. Yeah, the last 2 years, the government has been talking, having peace talks with the rebels. They've been talking peace, and it looks like peace is finally going to return once the peace agreement is signed. And I actually don't see that changing much of what we're already doing, because the need is definitely great. The need is really great. We are going to still continue doing what we are doing, only that we are going to reach out even to our immediate community, and then also reach out deep into northern Uganda, because if it is peaceful, then we are able to reach out far into northern Uganda, because we know there are still people out there that would need the kind of services that we are providing right now. Yeah, so with peace, that would mean that we're able to reach out far more into northern Uganda.